Well, hi guys, it's George from Cyprus Insight. The new car from Japan has arrived, the Suzuki SOLIO, and we're going to do a little review on it. Before I go any further, a big thank you to Paniotis at his little car lot out there in Sadira. He helped me bring it in. And if you want a car, guys, just go down to Paniotis there in Sadira and he'll sort you out. He's got loads of cars down there, and if you can't find something you like, for instance he didn't have any Suzuki Solios, he will bring one in for you. Oh, in fact, there's the Toyota Roomy and there's the phone number. Here we are. PP Cars for sale 97765 722 or 9960 5314. There we are. Now, we bought this in last year, and actually I'm going to compare the two. Very similar cars, aren't they? Now, I thought the Suzuki was a little bit higher, but it's not. Now, I'm not going to compare the extras because the Toyota Roomy is a advanced model, should I say. It's got more extras, where the Suzuki Solio is a basic model. So I'm not going to compare all the extras that you get between them, because you can get the same extras on both vehicles. I did notice when I was bringing it back from Larnaca that the Suzuki was a smoother ride than the Toyota. There you are. I'm not sure if the suspension's different or what have you. A massive door. Let's just get in. You see, just slide in. So comfortable. The seats are squodgy, lovely and squodgy. You get an amazing view all the way round. There we are. Excellent for sightseeing. Electric windows at the front. Have we got a mirror? Yeah, we've got a mirror as well. There we are. Somewhere to put your glasses at the top. These are the sensors, the crash sensors at the front. We'll show you those in a minute. Right, let's get out. You can see so much room to get out. Unbelievable. Just step out like this. There, and you're out. Just like a van. There we are. Right, I'm going to pull these seats a little bit forward. Lovely seats, by the way. Right, let's open the side door. Massive wide entrance. I pulled the seat forward. I'll pull that back in a minute and show you how much room there is, even if you've got the seat back. So loads and loads of room. Look how much leg room you get. It's enormous. Massive, conveniently located seats. Again, just step in and slide in. You see? Now let me sit down. Look how much room there is. There is at least 40 centimeters room between my knee and the front seat, and I'll pull that back in a minute and we'll measure it again. So loads and loads of room for your passengers here. Loads of headroom. Let's turn around. There we are. Look at the headroom. Turn around again. Big headrests. Again, loads of headroom at the top. Very comfortable indeed. You get these mats as well. Beautiful mats. Right, let's get out. There's a handle as well to pull yourself out. There we are. There is an airbag here at the side as well. Right, let's pull that seat back. So there's loads of leg room at the front. There we are. And then we'll see how much leg room we've got at the back. Look at that, enormous. Let's sit at the back again. That's it, slide in. There we are, sit back. We have still got about 20 to 25 centimetres of leg room between my knee and the back of that seat, and that seat is right back. So enormous amount of leg room. By the way, I adjusted the front driver's seat ideal for my driving position, and then you can see how much room there is. That's about 40 to 50 centimetres. So it doesn't matter how tall you are, how big you are, you've got plenty of room there and loads of room to get in. Okay, so what we're going to do next, guys, I think we'll go to the Toyota Roomy and show you that, and then come back to the Suzuki. Right, so there's the Toyota Roomy, same sort of concept. I have put seat covers on this one, and I will do on the Suzuki, protect those seats. Again, loads of room. There we are. Massive doors. This one's got electric doors. Again, loads of room. I have moved the back seats forward and the driver's seat back. So this is the minimum amount of room if you want loads of luggage space. So if we pull that back just a tiny bit, it does split as well. There, loads and loads of room. And what I will do on the Suzuki, back to the Suzuki by the way, we'll pull the conveniently located back seats forward. There we are. And I would say that's about the same sort of amount of space. There we are. So, are they split the same? No, the Suzuki is split in half. So we can see the conveniently located chair is split in half for the Suzuki. So if you've got 3 passengers at the back, you have to have the seats in line. Where on the Toyota, oh, mind my jacket and the yoga mat, you can see that you can have 2 passengers here and 1 over there. There we are. So let's close the Toyota. Oh, I'm getting in a kerfuffle. What's what? Let's leave this one open and go to the back. There we are, Suzuki SOLIO. And let's open the boot, shall we? Easy to open, it's not electric. And look at the amount of space you get. It's enormous. Now at the moment I've got the back seat split. Let's just lift up this flap here. Look at the amount of space you get under there for your shopping. And normally you'll have your spare wheel down there. Because the modern cars don't come with spare wheels, they come with the jack and this special tyre stuff. And there it is. Loads of room, guys, for your shopping down there. So if you go shopping and then you've got luggage on top as well, you can just put this flap down, which is quite sturdy, and put your shopping here. And you've got your passengers, if you've got passengers. There's your children's seat belt, and there's the adult seat belt for the middle passenger. Right, let's work our way round. Yes, let's go round here, shall we, guys, to the next door. Alright, let's open up the second door. So 2 doors either side, of course, for your passengers. Conveniently located chairs, beautiful chairs. And let's move it forward. There's your seat belt for your children's seat. As I say, that's up there. And then you've got your other seat belts there. Lovely big space again. And I've pulled that right forward. As I say, my driver's seat is in the right place. We'll work our way back, shall we? Let's go back. Oh, 1 minute. Does that pull forward? Oh, it does. Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. I think it's going to be totally flat at the back. Let's go around the back, shall we? So what have we done? We've pulled the 2 seats forward like the Roomie, and then we're going to see if it converts into a van and how big is it. There's the speakers at the back. It's even got a little hook at the back here. Back light. Okay, let's have a look, shall we? Right. So let's put the seats down. Oh, I think it's going to go flat. Let's go around here. Nice simple design. Just one lever does everything. Can you see the way it pulls forward? Yes, it does. It's virtually flat. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. Let's have a look at the space you get. There we are. We have got a van. Still got all this space for your shopping. Or say you bought some crisps or something that you can squash, or anything really, liquids. You can put them in there on the bottom and then put your other shopping at the top. There we are. That is really clever, isn't it? So loads of space under there for shopping, loads of space at the top. Right, shall we go to the driver's seat? Yeah. Okay. Again, an enormous door. Open the door. I'm going to leave the seat in this position. That's where I was comfortable. We've got an armrest as well, and I've lifted the seat right up. I do like a high position so you can see everything. Right, just slip in, and you literally slide in. Look at this, just sliding in, really easy. We can see the doors are open with the red lights on the dashboard. Fantastic view of all the road, and loads and loads of headroom. Look at the headroom. Turn the camera around. Now this particular model hasn't got anything on the steering wheel because we haven't got the sat nav or the radio, so nothing on the steering wheel, which is fine. We've got anti-collision buttons, stop start button, electric windows and electric door mirrors, and they do come in when you start the vehicle. I'm going to get out, close all the doors, and we'll start the vehicle. Oh, don't forget about the convenient located armrest. Very, very comfortable. It's an amazing, comfortable car. Right, let's move on. Right, let's close the boot. Look at the size of that boot. It's amazing, isn't it? Right, just close that. Close the side door. There we are. Stop it from bleeping and telling us the doors are open. Let's pull that seat a little bit back. Or is it in line with mine? It's in line with mine, but we'll pull it a little bit back. There we are. That was easy. And we'll start the car. Let's go around here. As I said, we'll just slip into the conveniently located chair. Close the door. Or press the brake, and then it will start. Oh, it even tells you to start. Look, and we see that with the camera, but it's in Japanese. There we are. It says starting. Hello. And there we are. Now as you're driving along, it will tell you how economically you're driving with a green line going across here. It tell you how many kilometers per litre you're using. We haven't got the rev counter, so as I said, this is the basic model. A massive speedo right in the middle. It does tell you the speed limit of the particular road you're on. Aircon's on now, it's on auto, so that's climate control, and it is freezing. It's amazing. You can turn off your parking sensors, anti-slip, you can turn it all off, and your lane control if you like. We'll leave them on. You can hardly hear the engine. Now this is a 1.2 engine, so it's more powerful than the Toyota Roomy, which is just a 1 litre engine. And you do notice the difference. It's quite powerful and very fast indeed. Well, I think that covers everything, guys. Yep, of course we haven't got the Bluetooth, because the Bluetooth will come with the radio that you want to fit in there. Remember the olden days we used to put a flat radio in? Now you get this flat screen type radio. There's all the buttons here to adjust the time and the miles, and the handbrake is down there on your foot. There, that was the handbrake. There we are. So I'm really pleased with the Suzuki. Switch it off, and we'll go and have a quick look at the Toyota Roomy, although I have done a video on the Toyota Roomy last year, but we'll have a quick look anyway. And then we'll put the seat covers on, because I don't want to ruin these seats. Right, back on the Toyota Roomy. Now this one's, I would call it a little bit more sophisticated. We've got the cup holder here that retracts. Right. And I'm going to slide in a conveniently located chair. Now this particular one doesn't go up and down. No height adjustment. I do like a height adjustment, but there you are. The steering wheel does adjust up and down. We have got climate control. And this is the screen that you can buy for the Suzuki. Your sat nav and all your bits and pieces, and I'll start the car in a bit and we can switch that on. So same sort of concept, except you've got the dashboard straight in front of you. So if I shut the door, start up, there we are, turn the steering wheel a little bit, there, the dashboard's in front of you, but then you've got this little section here, a little display. And there's your sat nav and your radio, but if you look, it's all in Japanese. There. Climate control, as I say. Same sort of concept. Of course, the Toyota Roomy, you're actually sitting a little bit lower because you haven't got the height adjustment. This one has got a charging point. There we are. But I shouldn't say that, should I, guys? No, because you can get a charging point for the Suzuki as well. It's just that this is a higher spec model. There we are. Let's switch this off and get out. Hello. And we'll go around the side and the back. Press the button, door opens. I'm going to move the seats forward. There we are. And put them down. There we go. There you go. Same sort of thing, but if you've noticed on the Roomie, it doesn't go flat. Let's go around the back and have a look. So loads of room, but we've got this step. There we are. And I don't think the seat lifts up to go flat. We'll go around the other side anyway. Here we are. Let's open the side door. Press the button. Where's my coat? Which we don't want in the way, do we? Because we're doing a video. Never mind. Let's lift that up. Press that down. Now if you like, you can put your seat belt there. Let's get it out of the way. Let's push that down. There we are. Still got loads and loads of space. Unbelievable amount of space. I'm not sure what this handle's for. Hello? Hello? Oh, one moment. Perhaps it does go flat. Oh, I've never noticed that before. We have to pull the front seat forward. Silly Billy. Oh, we've only had it a year. Well, that's very unusual. It does let you pull the seats back, so you've got a flat surface or bigger flat surface, but for some reason or another it doesn't let you put these seats totally against the front seats. There we are, unless you've got to put it back a bit. No, that's it guys, that's how it works. So you can get a little bit more flat space if you want. Ideally you're better off just leaving them like that. And if I go round the other side, here we are, around the back, you can see you get a step. But if you wanted that extra flat space here, you can put the seats further along, as they say. Let me show you what stops you from making them upright. Look, there's a strap, you see, and that's preventing you from putting this seat right up. Let's put that back down. There we are. But look at the amount of space, as I say, amazing amount of space. Same amount of space, I would say, as the Suzuki, but the way the seats fold down in the Suzuki, it gives you that massive flat space, where this one's a little bit limited because of the step. Nevertheless, as I say, loads and loads of space. There we are. Just put that back up. There we are. Perfect. Right, back to the Suzuki. I have got some of this swimming pool liner to protect the back. There we are. Excellent, isn't it? And then you can fold it up here if you want to pull the seats up. I'm going to leave it flat for now. Leave it like that. And then we can put seat covers in. Or am I in a bit of a kerfuffle? Can I put the seat covers on? Yeah, should be able to. There we are. So I've been on Timu and I've bought these luxury seat covers. Aren't they lovely? There we are. Very similar to the Roomie, and I do believe it's the same situation. You just unzip the top, slide it onto the seat. I think I've got to take the headrests off, and then what I do a little bit extra, I put some more string on the bottom, because they come with these two straps, and I find it kind of moves around a bit. Let me show you the Toyota. Let's go around here. I'll put the back seats back up, by the way, it's a lot easier. Right, let's go around here. See, same sort of seats, very luxurious. You can see the zip. And these have lasted a year so far, and look, still in very, very good condition. Right, let's get our coats out the way, shall we? There we are. I'll show you what I mean. There we are. See, there's some string on the sides and on the bottom, and that holds it nice and tight. Look how tight that is. Now before you used to get a little bit of a crease there. In fact, we've still got a little bit of a crease there because I didn't put the string straight away. So on the Suzuki, I'm going to put the string underneath the seat straight away. Right, let's do that now. What should we start off with? I think we should start off with the passenger seat. It's a lot easier when we haven't got the headrests, or should I say armrest. We've still got the headrest, silly Billy. Yeah, let's do the passenger seat first and then work our way to the driver's seat. I'm not going to do the back. I didn't do the back on the Roomie. There's no need. We haven't got children going in and out or anything like that, so there's no need to cover the back seats up. 1 minute, we've got a problem. It's one cover and I can't get to the secret compartment because look, the seat on this particular car lifts up. On the Roomie, I've got to go around the other side, the secret compartment slides out. Come round here, look. There, there's the seat covers. Let's pull that back a little bit. There we are. Look, that's the secret compartment. You see? Underneath the seat. The seat doesn't split. Ooh. What we're going to do? Come round here again. There. What we're going to do, guys, have we got a plan? Oh, there's always a plan. I'm going to cut it there, or maybe actually in the middle there. I'll take it upstairs on the sewing machine, tidy that up a little bit so it doesn't fray. I don't think it will fray anyway. And then I'm going to split this particular seat cover into two. There we are. That's easy enough done. Right, we'll do that in a minute. Let's put the seat cover on the driver's seat, see if we get any other problems. No, so far so good. Even the side bits, the stretchy material on the side goes around the armrest. Look, perfect. Okay, let's get that strapped underneath. Get some straps on there or some string, pull that down so it's nice and tight there, get it in central. Then we'll open up the zip at the top and put the headrests in. Right, let's do that now, and then we can take that upstairs and get the other side sewn up. Well, those seat covers fit perfectly well. Look at that. Fantastic. Even the headrest fits perfectly well. Look at that. Made to measure. It's a little bit flappy there, you see, but eventually when you sit on the seat, after a little while that'll flatten down, you see. It's because it was packaged like that when it came in. Can you see that crease? So that will settle down and then eventually let it go flat. There you go. Now what I could do is pull that down a little bit there, but I don't think it's necessary yet. I'm going to leave it until it flattens down a bit, settles down to its position, and then I might have to put a couple more straps on it. But that's perfect. Look at that. And they were about €35 a pair. Really good quality. Excellent. Well, that protects the seat. I'm happy with that. I'll take the passenger one upstairs, and later on this afternoon I'll cut that and stitch it up, and that will be perfect for the passenger side. Excellent. Oh, very pleased with that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little review of the Suzuki SOLIO. Beautiful car, guys. Massive inside. Doesn't look very big from the outside. Just close that door. I'll show you the outside. There we are. Doesn't look like a very big car, does it? But inside it is a TARDIS. Massive. I'll put the seats back. Let's put the liner back properly. There we are, nice and neat and tidy. Shut the boot and we'll go and get it registered. There we go. So which one do you prefer, guys? The Toyota Roomy. There it is. Or the Suzuki SOLIO? Let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's somewhere you'd like me to go, put it in the comments below.